Your stories are the ones that over time have made us grow to become the brand of reference that we are today.
So today we sit here
To answer your questions directly, because we want to know you more.
and in this way to know how to improve our products. The closer we are, the better we will do.
Because our brand learns from the life stories
Of each one of you. May I ask the people of Jané? Yes? Well, look, doubts I have them all. I'd like a stroller for Javier. And most importantly, I want something that's safe, but also practical and stylish, if possible. I'm the typical one who wants it all in one product. What do you recommend?
I think we have what you're looking for, and it's the Newell stroller. Newell by Jané is the new stroller that incorporates a chassis and a hammock with a new design, a modern, urban and avant-garde design. It is also very practical due to its lightness and its compact folding. You can even fold it with the hammock installed on the chassis. In addition, you can enjoy this model with all the colors of the collection. Esther, one of our designers, will now tell you in detail.
Hi, how are you? Well, as Joanne has told you, I'm here to explain the 2022 collection a little bit more and make it easier for you to choose the product that best suits your needs. I separate them into two groups for you. The first group would be elegant and timeless sober colors like dim grey and cold black, in a range of grey and black. And in the other group, we would have the oak milk and the sand, which is a palette of brown and sand colors. If your lifestyle is more inspired by nature and fresh colors, we would be in the second group. We would have the forest green, which is a green color that is totally inspired by forests and fields. Then we would have the pale, which is a mineral pink. And to finish, the lazuli blue, in a very intense blue that brings us to the ocean and the color of the sea. And well, with all this, I hope it helps you to choose that color that best suits your lifestyle.
And since we're talking about having style, I'd like to tell you about the Evolute Foot Muff, the winter foot muff from the 2022 collection. As its name suggests, it evolves with the baby and extends its use for more months to make it even more useful. It has an interior fleece fabric and is waterproof on the outside. In addition, it is super light, so it allows you to put it very comfortably in its transport bag. It's available in 4 colors, which is sure to match the color of the upholstery you have chosen for your stroller. We've been researching for a few days, but I think now we have it quite clear.
Yes, just the other day some mothers recommended to us Jané Mum, and we've been seeing them a lot on the street lately. Everyone has the Mum. What is special about this stroller?
The Jané Mum is Jané's iconic model. In fact, this year it turns 10. It is a very practical model, very light, very comfortable. Anyway, all those attributes have made it a very popular model and have made it a member of so many families. Precisely this year, to celebrate its 10th anniversary, we have made a new model, a version that we call Mum Pro. Keeping the essence of this Mum model, we have made a totally new chassis, a very modern design, and we have provided it with some technical features, some improvements, suspension on wheels, or for example a brake pedal that greatly facilitates braking action, a hood with a totally new design, new confections, and speaking of innovations, you can also enjoy this model with the new Micro Pro carry cot. The Micro Pro is an evolution of the well-known Jané Micro carry cot. But this model has a new exposed aluminium chassis, making it more modern. It is also wider and longer, so we gain an interior space that gives us comfort for the baby. And it also incorporates a comfortable carrying handle so you can carry the carry cot with just one hand. Look, I think with Carla we'd have more trouble inside the car.
We would like to ask, do you have car seats for newborns? How do we know which one will go better for our daughter? We don't know if she has to go in forward-facing or in rear-facing position, or if there are some tricks.
And then there's the belt thing.
Oh, yes, please. Tell us how to do this harness. We're a bit clumsy, and we can't go wrong on this.
Now, the Jané and Concorde brands, the premium brand of German origin and well known for their children's safety systems, are merging, coming together to launch a new range of safety products under the Jané Concorde seal. That said, from Jané, we always recommend that you use the car seats for as long as possible in the rear-facing position. I could recommend several models from the Jané Concorde group that can be adapted to your needs. Firstly, I would recommend you the Reverso I+. It is a renewed version of the internationally recognized Reverso Plus, a pure car seat, 100% rear-facing, from birth to 105 centimeters tall as a baby, about 4 years old. In addition, this chair incorporates as a novelty a very suitable reducing cushion for newborns and is removable. This makes it adapt even better to your baby. I would also like to recommend the Growy Plus Nest model by Jané. It is the first model, the first car seat in the world, to achieve an I-size approval. From birth to 12 years of age, about 140 to 150 centimeters in height. A car seat that also incorporates a baby carrier, the Nest Baby Carrier. This baby carrier is very, very comfortable, especially for newborns, even premature babies. And it has the advantage that you can connect it both with the Growy car seat and with any stroller in the Jané stroller group. And finally, regarding your concern of the tensioning of the belts or harnesses, this year we launched a novelty that would solve these problems. The Iconic R model, based on Jané's Iconic model. The Iconic R solves this problem with a 5-point harness with automatic retractors. In other words, this car seat is a valid car seat from birth to 105 centimeters in height, which would be about 4 years. Remember that it is also a reversible car seat. That is, it can be put both forward and rear-facing. It would have these retractable belts like what a car would have, an automatic retractor, which positions and tightens the belts properly. With that, problem solved.
For the car collection, we've created 3 different vibes for 3 different audiences. The first group would be the matte black and dim grey, with a palette of grey and black tones, and the dark oak, which is a colour based on the desert sands in the Dakar. In the second group, we have the freshest and most youthful colours, such as lazuli blue in blue tones and dark grass in green tones. Finally, we have the most sporty line with a coordinated range, that is the spark red, a coordinate in intense red tones. My case is a bit special. I move around a lot in taxi, and my daughter is not tall enough to fit her seatbelt properly, and I never know what to do with it. Besides, we really like to travel as a family, and when we rent cars, we have difficulties with car seats. We always have the problem of car seats. Do you have any options that can be adapted to this lifestyle?
Of course, we have the iCole for you. This car seat is a true revolution. It is a foldable car seat that you can carry a child from 100 to 150 centimeters in height. That is, you could carry the car seat even with a transport bag that would facilitate your trips, both by taxi Cabify, even when you arrive at the destination of a trip with a rental car. This compact fold allows us to carry the car seat even in the cabin of the plane as hand luggage.
I'm looking at everything I need for Bruno's arrival, and the truth is that I'm realizing that there are more things than I imagined. Between the crib, the high chair, the bathtub, the rocker, and of course I have my super nice apartment. I bought all the furniture and the decoration, thinking about every detail. And it seems that she's going to arrive and she's going to turn everything upside down. Do you have any recommendations?
We understand you perfectly and we have the solution. They are the home inspiration, up to 5 different sets of home products that adapt to each style of home. Each package includes the 5 basic baby care items at home: the co-sleeping crib, the rocker, the bathtub, the high chair, and the travel crib. Eva can explain more details about each set.
We'll start with the star trim, designed with a grey base and star print. Over time, they have become an essential and timeless staple in our catalogue. Another option, if you like wood and neutral and warm colours, we suggest the Glitter Nature Edition, a sand colour with a touch of shine that will create a sophisticated and elegant atmosphere. Or else we can help you create the universe for your baby, with planets, stars, a whole galaxy with pastel colours. Then the cosmos will be your harmonial one. And as novelties this year, we present 2 new collections. The Pale, a powdery pink with a mineral look that with a Liberty print will create this warm spring atmosphere. And the Lazuli Blue, a fresh, modern coordinated with blue tones and with elements of the seabed. Well, I was already telling you that we're a family that travels a lot. At first we thought it was incompatible to travel with babies. But bit by bit we're seeing that it is possible. Could you help us find specific products for traveling with children?
I would highlight the fold rocker that folds with one hand, the Sleep and Fun crib where the baby can sleep and play in a single product from birth to 3 years. This year, as a novelty, we present a new lighter and more compact travel cot. It's the duo-level compact with 2 levels and mattress measurements of 70 by 100 centimeters. It is foldable and has a carrying bag for traveling. It incorporates a fabric upholstery with a very soft touch for the baby and is available in Cosmos and Star colors. Another novelty this year is the weekend bag. We know how complicated it is to travel with children, with all the accessories and products always at hand, be it diapers, clothing, outlets, food, toys. For that we have devised the weekend bag. It is the largest in the Jané catalogue, and thanks to all the interior pockets, we always have everything organized and close at hand with quick and comfortable access. In addition, with the 2 types of handles, both shoulder and hand, it is easy to carry, and according to its weight, it adapts perfectly to your preferences. Also, speaking of travel, another novelty this year is the window sock. It's a sock that is placed over the car door, covering the entire window. In this way it protects the baby from the sun and insects, while allowing the window to keep functioning, allowing air to flow and making the interior of the car into a cool and safe place. In addition, we have not only launched it in the classic black color, but one of the models has the lazuli blue print, which simulates the marine feeling. In this way, car trips are like an underwater adventure. As for pushchairs, I would definitely recommend the Rocket Pro. The Rocket Pro is the evolution of the Rocket 2 and passes a bit like the Mum effect. The Rocket 2 was and is a very family-friendly pushchair. This new Rocket Pro, it is very light because of its tubular aluminium structure and avant-garde design that gives a very, very modern look to this new pushchair. In addition, we remind you that this pushchair folded also serves to upload it to the cabin of the plane as hand luggage.
One of my other big doubts for when the little girl arrives is, how do we bathe babies? Because I have friends who explain to me how they do it, and it seems to me difficult and exhausting. You guys know more. Can you reassure me a bit? Do you know if there are comfortable options for both me and my daughter?
Without a doubt, for the bathroom, I recommend the Flip Bath Changing, available in 5 colors, folds and unfolds in 10 seconds. It has a reversible bowl for right and left-handed people and a non-slip reducer for the baby's first stage. It has a changing table for the baby, a water dispenser to wash his head, a tube for the drain and 2 wheels with brakes. The height from the floor to the lower tray is 41.5 centimeters. We can place it on top of the bidet to take up as little space as possible.
Oh, and by the way, I know I still have time, but the other day I saw my nephew using a pink potian. Oh, how cute! I hope you have more of this style, because I love it so much.
It is the urinal soft potty. It has an original design, kind of like the traditional toilet. Its seat is soft to make it more comfortable during use, while the lower part also has non-slip rubbers that also make it safer and more stable. And it also has the usual accessories of a toilet, from the roll holder to put the toilet paper to the sound of the cistern by pressing just one button. We believe that turning these experiences into a game helps them immerse deeper while paving the way for future learning.
Let's see, I don't want to sound strange, but I am concerned about the humidity of the environment and how that can affect my son. Can that really be controlled?
Don't worry, these doubts are common. In winter with heating and in summer with air conditioners, the air dries up, and it is advisable to have humidifiers to provide steam in the rooms of the little ones. We have 2 humidifiers, the Moon model and the Moon Ion, that work with ultrasound, providing steam at room temperature to avoid burns. Some models on the market still work with hot steam through boiling water. In the 2 models, the steam outlet is adjustable and essences or aromas can be incorporated. They also have ambient light. The Moon Ion model has an ionizer that helps improve air quality and a timer that automatically turns off the humidifier. As a novelty from the year 2022 on, they incorporate antibacterial particles in the parts that has contact with water. That is in the tank and in the base of the humidifier.
Besides, there is another issue. I know it has nothing to do with it, but I've been thinking about it for a long time. And well, I'm going to ask it. What happens when a baby grows teeth? Does it hurt? Do you have to do anything about it?
Sometimes it can be a problem, which is why just in this season we have launched the new Giraffe Teether. A teether with 5 different textures for the baby to play and experiment with, while calming these typical teething phase pains. In addition, its geometry makes it very easy to grip, and also its giraffe shape will make it their best friend. Of course, it is made with the best silicons, free of BPAs and harmful substances. Hello. I'd like to ask a question. I'm a bit desperate. We're looking for a stroller for my coming baby, and we're looking for something that is versatile and practical. My wife insists that we have to buy a carry cart, but I'm not sure. I think it can be a hindrance and that we will soon stop using it, right? I don't mind experimenting. That's why I wanted to ask if there's some type of stroller for newborns that also has the function of a carry cart. At Be Cool, we have what you're looking for. We have Slide Flex. Slide Flex is a stroller that has a hammock that can be converted into a carry cart. You can use this carry cart from newborn using the mattress that comes in the pack. In this way you will save the purchase of the pushchair separately and that of the carry cart. How does it work? It's very easy. You have 2 levers. An upper lever that manages the reclining positions of the hammock, and a lower lever that converts from hammock to carry cart. The fact that it's a multifunction product or 2-in-1 does not mean that the functionality is different. Quite the contrary. In fact, when it works as a carry cart, you can anchor it, unpin it. It even supports itself because it has its own stability. In addition, at the level of characteristics, it includes everything that our strollers already have as standard, which would be the hood extension, the multi-position recline, and also the adaptability of what are the backrest and footrest positions.
You see, I'm pregnant. My partner and I have no idea what we've gotten ourselves into. We're a little scared, and we have some doubts. The other day I googled baby strollers. and almost fainted. It is crazy. We only want the best for Sylvia. What do you recommend?
I would recommend the push stroller. The push stroller is a stroller designed for modern parents. A good relation, quality, price and design. This is a very complete stroller which has a super modern chassis. It has a rigid reversible hammock and has been approved from birth. You have the possibility of attaching our carry cart top or the i-size baby carrier 1. And since you tell me that you're new, let me tell you and let me recommend that the selection of the baby carrier is very important. This baby carrier can offer you up to 20 months of use, the first 6 of which can be from the chassis to the car. Already from the 6th month, you leave it in the car, and you use only displacement, which would be the stroller push. I am fascinated by the variety of fabrics and colors that you have. How do you choose them? How do you know how to find that color that we would love?
The new Bicool collection is based on a versatile range of colors that encompass the different possibilities of our varied lifestyle. Colors that encourage personal expression, from the most sensible expressions to the craziest expressions. Also, colors that transmit calm and healing, and that also reflect a rainbow of hope and joy. It's like an optimistic vision of the future. In short, it is a palette of cheerful, positive and young spirit. It expresses a sense of optimism and gives us a sense of playful freshness, stimulation and spontaneity. It gives us energy and helps us gather strength to overcome the current global situation. For the collection of our strollers, we keep the essence of our Be Solid, but with a renewed aesthetic, more minimalist, lighter, and with a more austere and more essential design, but brimming with freshness and comfort. Here we keep our elegant, classic and timeless black for Be Black, as well as Be Aquamarine, an aqua shade that is carried away by waves and ocean currents. It is a color that refreshes and softens and gives off a relaxing and meditative scent. And we introduce 4 new colors. Be Rose Gold, which is a magical pink, because it is a golden rosy pink that reflects exquisiteness, love and tenderness. Be Nut, which is a neutral tone that moves us to calm and keeps our feet on the ground. It evokes nature, but that rustic nature. Be Sulfur is an organic tone, typical of nature and the diversity of the earth. And it transmits to us the vitality of the vegetable kingdom. Then we have Be Lava, which is a striking red with a suggestive presence that emanates energy and heat. It is also considered the true red because it is halfway between an orange red and a pinkish red.
My son is already 1 year old. They grow up too fast. The truth is that we go out a lot to take a walk. But now that he's older, we need a pushchair. At Bicool, we have different types of pushchairs. Which one to choose depends on your needs. First, we have the ultimate pushchair, which is a very complete pushchair with a bigger seat, certified to take up to 22 kilograms, which would be for the bigger children. It is special in that the chassis closes forwards. This comes in handy when we use the bag, since it is closed inside what would be the chassis, and thus it does not get dirty. If we fold back, it would always be loose and touching the ground when folded. Then we have the cabin model, a very compact pushchair concept, also certified to take up to 22 kilograms, but aimed more at more urban and more traveling families, which still does not lose any of the independent suspension characteristics to all 4 wheels, multi-position recumbent and approved since birth. Attention, once folded, it has the dimensions to be able to go into the cabin of the plane, so you don't have to check in another luggage item. In addition, this year you also have the option of a matching backpack to buy, a transport bag type backpack, which helps a lot when traveling. In that same segment of a light and compact pushchair, we have Trolley, which is a pushchair at a more economical level, but it has a handle, a carrying handle, which once folded, when you take it out, you can take it as a suitcase dragging it. As the name says, as if it were properly a trolley. This would be in terms of the choice of the pushchair. In terms of the color palette, I leave you with Gemma, a textile designer who will tell you a bit about the color options that we have at Be Cool this year.
For pushchairs, we present the new Be Color collection. It is based on the use of new materials with a minimalist appearance and subtle marbled effect that combine with each other to blend seamlessly, giving functionality and pleasure. In this collection, we present 4 new colors to choose from according to your own lifestyle. We have the Be Orbit, which is a galactic color. It reproduces the sky of the galaxy. It is a reflective color and at the same time serious and mysterious. Combined with its marble darkness, it also suggests the unknown, even of artificial or extraterrestrial origin. It is like thinking ahead. For Be Cloud, which is the second color, it is a reassuring and reliable shade that brings calm and serenity, even silence. It is a color that illuminates. Its mottled white reminds us of fluffy clouds and the lightness of the air. We also have the Be Moss, which is an invigorating and refreshing shade that even symbolizes growth or new beginnings. It is a tone that, combined with other more acid tones, invites you to breathe deeply, oxygenate and revitalize yourself. And the fourth color is Be Vermilion, which is a shocking red that, accompanied by a darker hue, turns into a magmatic red that explodes and lets its energy flow. And well, we have no idea about the world of cars and babies. Obviously, when Sylvia is born, she'll come with us everywhere, and we need a safety car seat. And it needs to be adaptable to several years. Does this exist, or do we have to change it every year?
At Be Cool, we have different solutions for what you've just commented. We have the Apollo car seat that would go from birth to 4 years. We have the Zeus car seat, which would go from birth to 7 or 8 years. And it's true that what's increasingly being sought is the adaptability and durability of the car seat inside of the car. In this sense, this year we present 2 novelties approved under the latest I-size regulation. They would be the Star and the Sun. In the case of the Star, it is a car seat approved from 40 to 145 centimeters, which would be practically the entire length of the child restraint in the car. In this car seat, we seek safety and comfort. And we also seek to avoid installation errors by manipulating without de-installation of harnesses and others. The installation of these car seats is very simple. It is with 2 ISOFIX connectors and a front leg. This gives it the possibility of loading position. At all stages of the car seat, you can put it facing the door, correctly install the harness or facilitate the entry of a child when it is a little older, and then return it to the required position according to its age. We also have the Sun car seat, a car seat approved under the I-size standard from 40 to 150 centimeters. And it's also a one-stop solution for all car trips from start to finish of child retention. In this case, it's with ISOFIX connectors and with top tether. It's a cheaper car seat. We do not, however, renounce safety or comfort, since it also includes the loading position.
In the car seat collection, we keep the urban colors. These colors that evoke images of the subway, the shadows of the skyscrapers that they project on the streets. But it also evokes to us the jungle of asphalt, glass and concrete. We have everything from the sophisticated black of the metropolis to the frenetic red of speed and the greyish blues of the sky. Likewise, with the combination of smooth materials with marbled fabrics, we maintain that fusion of functionality and comfort for daily use.
I take this moment to introduce myself. I am José, and for me it's an honor to join the Jané Group as Commercial Director, a company with almost 90 years of experience in the world of babies. I am undertaking a beautiful project with the clear objective of using my 20 years of professional experience to promote an omni-channel approach to all my commercial teams, as well as to the people that make up this great group. I arrive at the most promising moment in the company. Never in the history of Jané has so much been invested in innovation and development. New rebranding, new designs, improvements in the practicality of the products that you already know marks the beginning of an exciting stage. With my commercial team, we will work hard to give value to this new stage. I hope you like the new 2022 collection a lot and that we can collaborate for many more years.